Previously on Junior Adventurers League. Down in the dungeons below their school, the junior adventurers are looking to map one more room, find a roper's eye, a gorgon's horn, and the bloodstone chest, so that they might pass their final exam, cure transformed moss, and fulfill their promise to Gygax, the school's late headmaster. After defeating an infected manticore and laying a too elaborate trap for a hook horror, our adolescent heroes have explored every room in this part of the complex. Or have they? The adventure begins on the 4th of Green Growth, year 559 of Kairosha's 4th age. This is episode 29, Grin and Behir.
Hello, my name is Kate. I am playing everyone's favorite character, Jrmi, the 12-year-old halfling bard.
Hey guys, I'm Heather. I'm playing Valqwyn, the coolest, most awesomest person ever. She's a half-drow. She now has really nice, shiny, spiky armor.
Which is not the favorite.
Super cool. I'm definitely the favorite. And I also have a very cool lion shield and an amazing sword called Constance. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Cody, and I am playing Theodûir of House Thomel. He is a high elf sorcerer, and he has elegant robes and slicked back hair, and yeah. He's also...
Is there anything up his butt?
How's his butt?
Would you compare him to any sort of a disgusting bodily fluid? Is he like a little mucus or a little puke? A little snot, you might say.
A wad of snot shoved up his butt.
A wad of snot. Oh my god.
Oh no, you combined them. Snot in his ass. Horrible. So you guys are back in the Manticore. You're still in the Manticore chamber.
Yep.
There is a dead hook horror that was there for a second. And I suppose this would happen to the Manticore body as well. It would have burst into green flame.
Every time you say hook
horror,
I think you're just saying hooker weird.
Hook horror.
I hear
There's a hooker.
Horror. I hear hook horror.
Hook horror.
Every time.
Hook horror?
But,
Horror.
Horror.
Horror is a hard
hook
word
horror.
to say.
Horror, yeah.
Horror. It is horror.
Yeah. It is now a pile of green ash, though, so we don't have to say it anymore.
Excellent.
What do you guys want to do?
I want to get out of this gross room.
I like it here.
Should
Should we go to the destroyed chamber area?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I assume you want to take your trap with you
Yeah,
as
and
well.
I'll release
right?
Moss finally.
Okay, cool. Yeah. He was previously leashed up to one of the pillars.
I'm
Okay, yes. Collapse the bear trap. Go back over. Someone needs to repeat the prayer again. Rotate the room one more time.
Cody's so
right?
good at it.
Great.
Well, every
That's
now
fine.
and then.
You don't have to roll anything. You can do it. You're not under stress, so you can do it.
Well, I did it.
Rotate back around. Go back through. And you guys are back out in the hallway. When you arrive in the hallway, there is a burst of green flame from down the hall, and at the point of the triangle, a creature appears in one of the summoning circles. This is sort of a long, kind of a caterpillar-like monster, very insectoid, kind of dripping with this gross slime. It has little mandibles, and then like a burst of tentacles that come kind of out from under its chin,
though?
and it kind of skitters around for a second, and then rears up like a caterpillar or whatever, and at you.
This is at
Roll initiative,
the
please.
top or down towards the class.
So yeah, you guys are in the triangle. If you're looking at the dungeon dock, you can look
Yes.
up the map right now.
Yes.
But you have the you guys came out of the side of the Manticore here and up near the top. So it's not blocking you from going down to the south where you want it to go, but it is probably going to move towards you on its turn.
So,
so I got it. Go ahead.
the hook horror came from the south
The south
west
part,
Or
Yeah,
So
the
it came from
southwest,
here.
the southeast,
We're in D2.
southeast, and this one is coming from the north. Yep.
Those damn summoning circles, man.
So
They
maybe
just
we
keep spewing
have-
out monsters.
Well, maybe we only have two
we just
more, and
destroy
then
the
something
summoning
happens.
circles?
Well, this
That's a
isn't the
good
first
idea.
time this.
Oh yeah, how many monsters have we killed? I even
We've only
forgot
killed
about that.
2, I think.
How many
Total. It's a great intelligence check you can make on your turn, but right now.
21.
that? 7.
16.
Okay, Theo. Moss rolled an 18.
Oh,
He's
shit!
going to go second.
Dang it.
He is still on the leash, and I think we'd previously established that Val was going to carry the leash.
Yeah, I
Is that
hooked it
correct?
to my belt.
Okay, cool. And then this question mark character that I know what it is, but you don't. And then it is Jrmi at the very end. Theo, you're up first. You're standing in this hallway. This creature is about 15 feet away from you.
Okay. I'm gonna do a nature check.
Okay. Do you want to take out
Yeah.
your monster manual? Cool. Great.
A 10.
Okay. You know what it's called? It is a creature called a carrion crawler.
Okay.
And you think you don't want to get hit by those tentacles, that those are kind of the worst of the two attacks. But you don't really remember too much. It was so gross, the picture in the book. You just didn't look at it. You're like, ooh,
Okay.
no thanks. You always like skip past
Yeah.
it for a while. Yeah.
That's what I got. So we
Okay.
don't need to kill this one for any Morse purposes. So maybe I'll suggest we move towards the rubble and see if it follows us. It probably will, but you know.
But I mean, if the rebel goes down a level, we can just hop down.
Yeah.
It might still follow us, but hey,
Sure.
Okay.
cool.
Great.
I can put this trap out.
And then we're
You could use the bear trap. Yes.
Could. Yeah, I would say as an action you could set the trap
Definitely
out.
won't
Yeah.
skirt around.
It takes up the entire
No,
hallway.
why would it do that? 1 second. Okay, so it's Moss's turn. He is on your belt. He is going to basically charge towards this creature. About 5 feet, I would say, maybe of leash is how much you're giving him, right? Gesundheit. So he will charge forward. He will make a strength check. Give me an opposed strength check to try to stop him from racing off. I'm sure he will.
12.
Yeah, he got a 9, so you can feel his strength, but he's at the end of the leash, up on 2 legs, right?
We're all just sitting there laughing.
He just wants to.
What an idiot.
Oh, he's so cute.
Theo, did you move down the hall, or did you
I
just stay
would've
where you were and
moved
suggest?
further down. Like as
Okay,
I was like,
great.
I should.
So
I
you
should
can
go
move
this way.
15 feet and get to the end of the hallway. Okay,
That's what I figured.
great. Val, it is your
I'm
turn.
gonna go with you. I'm like, I think we just walk out and we see this thing and I just go, and then I just get out of the hallway.
It's like you walk with your head hung, like
It never ends.
all the way down. Yeah, Moss is like being pulled backwards as you walk around the corner. That's just your move, so you can see that the corridor on the bottom side is the longer corridor and it has the rubble in the middle. Give me a quick perception check.
Absolutely.
You're obviously a little distracted by
Yeah.
this monster, but you might see
17.
something. Okay, yeah, you see that last time you were around this corner, you kind of fled away from the rust right away, so you didn't get a good look. There's something green and glowing on the wall about 10 feet away from where the rubble starts. 10 feet from you, 10 feet from the
Gotcha.
rubble. You're not quite sure what it is, but you could spend the rest of your movement to go over and check it out.
Absolutely.
Great. You can walk over there, and with just a general perception that you got before, you can see that there is like a pentagon shape carved into the wall, and there are 5 runes kind of written at each point, and you see 4 of those runes are glowing green. Yeah. You don't really know. You could maybe next round make an investigation and try to decipher it, but you're kind of like, oh, what's this? Some kind of a symbol that's glowing green. Great. It is the creature's turn.
But
It is going to move 15 feet, kind of like a caterpillar or like a weird silverfish coming down the hall towards you guys. It will rear up, get to Jrmi first, and make an attack. Here come the tentacles. Oh yeah.
God, no.
22.
Cool.
You take a little bit of damage. You take 6 points of poison damage as these tentacles kind of wrap around you. And you can feel that as they one of them creeps into your mouth and they're just kind of grabbing you by the face. This kind of like paralytic agent kind of creeps over you. I need a Constitution save, please.
But why? 15.
15 is enough. Okay, you can feel it's trying to infect you, but you are not infected by it. And then it will, now that it's not grappling you, it's just kind of like wrapped its tentacles around you. You could easily pull away, and now it'll try to bite you with its
Even better.
Nasty.
no, miss. So it's maybe like not able to predict how small you are, and it gets kind of like caught in your hair as it's trying to like get you with the... Great, but now it's there and looming over you. It's not grappling you, that's just kind of a flavor thing. It's your turn, Jrmi. What do you want to do?
I hate it. Well.
You have another fire thing.
Oh, I do have another fire
No,
potion.
you have another fire potion.
Right,
but
she
you used
gave
all
me her
3 of
fire
your
potion.
breaths. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, You also have
I
your
do.
ring.
I'm going to try that ring out on it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, okay.
Awesome. So you have 3 charges. Do you want to use 1 charge? Just once? Because you can choose
Just
how many
once. I want to just test
okay.
it out.
Great. So it's at +7 is what you add.
14.
14. That will do it, actually. Yep.
Nice.
Cool.
Roll me 2d10 damage.
Got it. 8.
Okay, great. It will take that. I want to see how far it gets pushed. I think it's 5 feet. Yeah, 5 feet away. Great. Describe this for me. It's in the book. It's described as being like a spectral ram's head, but you can add some flavor to it if you want.
I think I don't know how to use it, so I think just trying to like punch it, and I punch it, but then the ram like kind of like comes out and like brings
leaps out. Great. It goes backwards. Yeah. You're looking around, but no one's here because everyone left. Everyone ran around the corner, so there's no one to like.
Then I want to try and move. I guess can I move? Okay.
Yeah, you can
I
move.
would like to join
Yep.
and move.
That was only a bonus action to do that. Oh no, I think it's an action. Let me double check.
I think it's an action.
It is an action.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna do healing
Okay, so
word
you-
to
Okay, great.
so 1d4.
How much damage was it? It was 8. You said.
Yes.
Is it plus?
Okay.
I think it's plus.
Don't forget, you still have. Oh, did you factor in those 6 temps you had, Val?
Yes.
'Cause it hit you
yeah,
since
yeah.
then. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'm probably up to
Gotta
4
make sure.
now, though, 'cause I didn't-
All right.
Yeah, we'll just say
that
full.
is Jrmi. Theo,
Dang it.
you are down at the end of the corridor. You can see that Val walked over to investigate this thing on the wall that's
Okay.
green, and the creature
Plus
has
6,
been
so-
blasted away by Jrmi.
I'll
do you wanna do?
move over to Val and see what's going on the wall.
Okay. Great. Yeah, so a carving on the wall about eye height for an adult, so it's like a little bit taller than you. And you can see that there are 4 or 5 runes, one carved at each corner of this pentagon shape, and 4 of them are glowing green.
What does the 5th one say? Can I read the runes still?
Well, it's just it's a symbol. You could make an intelligence. They say you can make a history check or an investigation check to try to like suss out anything
would
else
do
about it.
that.
Arcana is also applicable because it's magic of some kind.
I'll do.
What languages do you speak? By the way?
Common, Elven, Dwarvish, and Draconic.
Okay, great. Then if you speak Dwarven, you would recognize that they're just the numbers 1 through 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're
Which
4 of them
numbers
are
not
like
lit?
glowing green. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
5 is not
But
lit.
5 is not yet.
All right, can I do an Arcana check on it?
Sure. Yeah.
16.
Great. You think that it is basically some kind of a magical like countdown or something like that. Like you don't think it's time based, but you think it's like requirement based. Like once something happens 5 times, this thing marks it, and then on the 5th time, you imagine something it will have some kind of an effect. If that makes sense, right? So whatever it is has happened 4 times, and that's why 4.
I
of them
think
are
I
green.
know.
Got it. Yep.
It's the creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not there, so
No,
don't look at me.
It's just us two.
Um,
Did you say
So
that?
maybe.
Moss like looks at you and nods like sagely.
He's suddenly super wise, just like, yes.
He's got a lot of wisdom. And he speaks.
He does.
Yeah, I'll roll intelligence.
Great.
He got a 19 on his
Yeah.
check. He put it together. He's like,
The duh.
Right.
great, it's his turn. So he will kind of look at you, Theo, and like nod, and then run to go try to kill the monster around the corner, right?
You
So,
said that out loud,
Make another
right?
strength check, Val.
Sure. Yeah.
I just let him off the leash.
I mean, if
Yeah,
you did,
If he
yeah.
said it out loud, then I just
Oh,
go.
okay.
I just funny how fast that probably was. Like how fast I like.
Yeah.
Just like.
Just like, oh, the monsters.
Put it together.
Come on.
Yeah, you just instantly got it.
But yeah, it's probably. It's a dwarf.
So you let the
Yeah.
leash go, and he goes running around the corner. Jrmi, you see Moss like dragging his leash behind him, just pure happiness in his little badger face. Go running and throw himself at the creature, and just whiff it, just suck, just trip and roll. He gets a 4 and a 6 on his 2 attacks, and he just plows into it, and it's just the worst. That's Moss. Val, it's your turn. You're around the corner still.
I'm gonna just
What do
look
you
at
wanna
you and go, all right, fine.
It's countdown. You see.
And just run around the corner.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we
I'm
kill
gonna
them all,
go,
and then
as
we
like
go
pretty
on.
much right behind Moss, so I love that he like whips by
Okay, great.
Jrmi and I whip by him too.
On the other side, yeah.
This joy and then this just like silver streak. All right, and I do a leaping jump to attack with Constance. First one's a 26.
Oh,
And then a crit! Yes.
So yeah, just roll that damage twice. You know what to do, girl.
All right, first one is a 7. Then for that crat,
Okay.
I got
Crap.
21 for the second.
Oh my god. Oh. 21
Yeah.
damage? That's brutality. Okay, describe this. You said it was
Yeah,
like
I
a
did
jump,
slow-mo
right?
jump.
And it's
I'm
2
like,
hits.
all right, let's just do this. Went
over
down
it.
towards the tentacles, and then another slice across the other side.
Cool. So it's got like 2 groups of tentacles. I think you cut one group entirely
Awesome.
off. Like 6 tentacles
Yes.
just flop on the ground and are like writhing. It screeches. and
Right
reels
next to
back.
my super
Cool.
badass Avengers pose on the ground.
Yeah. And then Moss is on his ass just next to you like a turtle, right? Like you look so cool and you just look
Yeah,
dumb
you
as
keep
hell.
pulling out, and it's like, oh.
It's like,
It
yeah,
gets progressively stupider.
no.
Jrmi's going like with the ring, right? Like
You heard!
uh-huh. It's your turn, Jrmi. What would you
Theo
like to
pulled
do?
out his phone.
Hand crossbow.
He doesn't have the phone. Only the
Only the mirror
duplicate has the
image.
phone. Right? Yeah.
23 on the hand crossbow.
You doing what?
Woo!
Hand crossbow.
Okay, cool. Got it. That'll do.
8.
Yeah.
Thunk. Yeah, cool. It actually looks pretty badly hurt. 21 damage on a crit is a lot of
There you
damage. to this thing. Cool. Yeah, you thunk into its caterpillar coils. 8, you said. 8 the math numbers that I
I'm gonna
know.
scoot back a little.
Okay, cool. How far back?
15 feet.
Cool. End of the hallway then. So you can see Theo and the creature
Yeah.
like that. Okay. Theo, it's your turn. Jrmi just kind of scooted into view with the
I'll
crossbow.
run up to Jrmi and I'll flicker a witch bolt in the orb, and I'm gonna
Cool.
throw it at the
At me?
at Jrmi.
Great.
Yes.
Go for it.
That's probably a hit.
Oh god.
25.
Yeah.
Yes. Roll
Bam.
damage, please.
Great. Keeping that level, whatever level it is, normal one.
Level
yeah.
1?
So 8
Level
damage.
1. Yeah. Would you like to describe?
Woo!
Cool, yeah. So the Zeus-like lightning comes out from the orb, and I, throw it, and it's just like
Right.
this lightning bolt that comes through. And
It like traces like over your shoulder,
Yes.
Val, and hits it, and its tentacles falls to the ground and up in a curtain of green fire. So the two of you, Jrmi and Theodûir, who are kind of standing at the corner, you can see that when that happens, there's also a big flash of green light from that symbol. And as you look, you see that the wall that was there is gone, and now there's a corridor that's heading south.
so can we see the other pentagram down the other hallway?
You cannot because it's there's just a bunch of
There's still rubble
rubble.
there.
Oh, the rubble's still there.
There's still
I'm
rubble
sorry,
there.
sorry.
Yeah. So now the corridor. So if you look at your map, right, instead of there's like a corridor leading straight south
Awesome.
from there,
Put it away.
about 10 feet from. The
I did that
camp.
too. I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Dumb.
Let me,
No!
Let me look at this map here. I want to figure this out.
Yeah, so I
Yep.
think it's just like there. Straight
Yeah.
down from there.
Oh, I see. So we could leave this
Uh-huh.
area.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have, I mean, there's
Let's do
nothing
it.
else to do here.
Shouldn't we finish this out and see what we get?
Well, this
We
is
got
part of it.
There's
3
nothing
more
else.
creatures.
No, that's what
No,
I mean.
that was the last one we
Going
needed.
down this way, there's nothing else to do here. We have to go.
There's going to be one more creature here, I think, isn't there?
No, that was the one we killed, and then it opened up that corridor.
Can I do an intelligence?
So excited.
To see how many monsters we've met so far.
Like total monsters. Okay, sure, go for it.
I'm
dumb, she says.
8.
8. Well, you fought 5 to open that up, but now you're kind of losing count, and you're not sure. Does the chimera count? Like what's a monster? Someone else can make another check if they want. Is Moss a monster? Like he kind of looks like you're like.
He's gotten unconscious a lot.
It's just straight
Uh-huh.
intelligence, right? No proficiency.
Yeah.
16.
Yep. Cool. In the old days, this would be a dungeoneering check in 4th edition. But that's not anymore.
Ripped
I know. Okay, so thinking about the math, you fought 5 monsters in the hallway that were summoned: the griffin, the owl bear, the weird ant creature, the hook horror, and then this weird caterpillar creature. And then you fought, if you count the chimera.
So it was growing more. Oh, so that was the 5th.
Yeah, just for the summoning.
So
things.
that was.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what opened the corridor.
Sorry.
And then you fought the chimera, and then the manticore, and the displacer beast. So the total monsters you have at this point are 8. You know that the hall has 12 monsters in it, so there must be 4
At
more
least.
monsters.
There were 2
somewhere.
displacer beasts, though, right?
Right. At least.
But it counts as
but
one.
whether or not they
Got it.
count as individual monsters, you're not sure, right? Like, do the rust monsters
Yeah,
count?
fair
Or
enough,
is that-
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So we fought like a million monsters already, guys.
It's true. We're
Like
that
a
good.
bazillion.
A bazillion
So-
and one.
Okay, so that count the glowing lights. They were counting upwards.
Yeah.
So that's what that was.
Yes. Oh, yes. I think that's... You would have known that from your Arcana
Yeah.
check, too. The
It
thing
wasn't a
is,
count down.
Four
it was like a
successes.
Yeah.
No. Count up is what I
Yeah.
should have said.
bad.
Yeah.
So it's like
I
the lock,
misspoke.
and then we unlocked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So now that whatever that wall was is kind of gone, dematerialized. Now there is like a 5-foot corridor
Cool.
heading south.
Awesome.
Let's go!
You
Yeah,
just
let's
say
go.
that and run.
I'm first going to spend a hit die.
Cool.
Okay. Well, you guys have to take an hour to do that.
And then
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
do.
going to do that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You can if you want.
No,
you
I'm
guys
not
could rest
that
before you go
worried.
down this area.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
We're good.
Not
Cool.
All
now.
right.
Yeah. You can only do that during
Let
an
us
hour-long
walk.
rest. Great. What is the marching order? I should figure this out.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah, I'll go asked with
I'll definitely be in the front.
Ross.
I heard I'll go asked. Like
I mean,
you go with
pretty
the
much,
ass
yeah.
of the requirement. That's not wrong.
I'll take Moss
So Val is in the front then. Do you want to have Moss
I'm gonna
still?
keep
So is
him
it
in the
Val
back.
and Moss
Yeah.
together?
with me.
Okay, cool. Theo and then Jrmi and Moss.
Oh.
Plus Moss. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, you guys head down this corridor. It's a little bit... You have to like bring Moss behind you because it's only 5 feet wide. But you can head down, and then it ends up opening up. And of course, the minute that like I get you the map, we go into an area that there's no map for yet. You go into this large open space. It's kind of almost like an H-shaped chamber. Very, very big, maybe 50 or 60 feet across. You can see a number of doors in the chamber that might lead off into side areas. But there is something that draws your attention a little bit more saliently. There is a big crack that runs down the middle of this huge chamber, as though something has burst up from below. There was some kind of seismic activity. You think, looking at the wall of the corridor as you come down, you saw some cracks as well. It might have something to do with that collapse over there. And there's just a huge, big opening. Are you guys being quiet at all?
No.
I assume not.
No.
You never have before. Okay. Then, as you come down the corridor and you see this big crack, it's maybe about 15 feet wide, and it kind of like, if the chamber is, a big square, it kind of goes diagonal across the
Gotcha.
chamber, this big crack in the stone. You see something rear up out of the crack. It's huge compared to you guys. It's this big. At first, you assume it's a dragon. It's a dragon.
This is
There's a
just
huge
happening.
dragon.
We're gonna die.
It's a giant, like reptilian head, and it is all purple scaled, and it has these like kind of interconnected armored plates that sort of look like a dragon, but as you look at it, it seems subtly different. And it just kind of like wavers back and forth and looks at you guys, massive. And it kind of looks back and forth with its like big sliding reptilian eyes and says, "Took you long enough."
Hey.
What's up?
What do you guys?
Oh, hey.
What do you guys want to do?
Quick,
I go, oh my god, it talks.
To try.
Of course, it talks.
a-
I'd be surprised that you talk.
Fair enough.
do a charisma check on it.
What kind of charisma?
Well,
check?
I just want to do
a
I
flat.
wanna
What
do
are you
reading.
trying to
I wanna
say?
be like, oh,
Okay.
okay, hi. Well, we're here now, and you seem to know that. It's new for us. So,
I would rule it is. It's not really persuasion because I don't think you're trying to persuade it of anything. I think it's performance. I think you're trying to seem
Charming.
Like friendly and charming.
Okay.
You're trying to charm it. Yeah,
you
performance.
got it.
Yes.
24.
Okay, great.
Charm the pants off it.
Naked.
What exactly do you say?
Like, hi. So we're
to figure out how
basically
it
like,
works.
so okay. So we're here. You're clearly expecting us. That's cool. We are not entirely, sure what
do
we're
next?
doing, but here in this, I mean,
Right.
because this is new. So
You seem like a guide.
so great. Okay,
And somehow this is a 24.
we're happy that we don't seem to need to have to fight you right now. I don't know.
In its eyes,
Stuff
she's
like
just
that.
like,
Right, yeah,
hey,
okay.
you gonna help us?
It kind of shifts a little bit, and you see it puts two big purple scaled like paws up on the crack, and kind of peers over at you. Boy, how does it respond to this? I have been waiting very patiently for you to arrive from the moment I heard you enter my dungeon. But now you are here.
And, I have a proposition for you.
Do tell.
Okay.
What sort of proposition?
A very profitable one.
Okay.
Money?
You're interested?
Sure. You have enough money.
Yes, rather a lot of treasure. Can be yours if you only agree to assist me in a small matter.
Yeah, let's hear the details before we agree.
I am called Zarkozai, and I am the ruler of the level below this one in this complex. But there is another who would attempt to call themselves the ruler. They are not truly deserving. This pest is slowly taking over more and more territory that rightfully belongs to me. And I will see it killed, vanquished, destroyed. And myself, the sole power down below.
It gets really kind of like sinister thinking about this.
If you assist me in slaying this creature, then we can split its substantial hoard between the two of us.
Two?
Well, they're two parties. Split it half.
Awesome.
50-50. See,
They on a chalkboard and
Just comes down from the ceiling and pulls out a
Who
pointer.
is this other thing? What is it called? And what?
a minor
Oh,
creature.
okay.
Nothing to worry yourself over
like
too
to
much.
Is it as big as you are, or is it big as we are? Because you're pretty big.
It is approximately the size of the eminence you see before.
Oh, God.
Sounds really scary.
Thraxokar, it is named. Its foul, putrescent name.
What is it?
A dragon.
Oh, that's it, huh?
What kind of dragon?
when you say the word dragon, it just like rills like
What
in
kind of
anger.
D word?
A blue D word.
A blue D word.
I hate that name. Thraxokar, she is named. But once she is dead, then the Bloodstone Horde will be ours to split.
I mean, I feel like let's huddle up.
What
Just
say
give us
you?
1 sec to think this over as a group.
Hey, come on. We're tired and we need to think for a
Yeah,
minute. Is that okay?
yeah.
Yes, we
Very
cannot
well.
decide.
And it like like you start to speak, it just like disappears down back into the crack.
So
To get lower level.
we do.
We
So
do
if
need to
hit
go
him,
down
let's-
there.
Let's us in.
Maybe
We don't
they can
have
just
to
fight
kill
each
him.
other and then
Yeah.
we can just sneak
I like that.
I don't
like
want
that.
to fight a
Well,
dragon.
not only that, we have to put something in the blood chest. So, I mean, maybe
Yes,
that'll just take
what-
care of everything.
What does he want? He wants the what's the treasure? What's it called?
It's the blood something.
It's like
The Bloodstone,
Bloodstone
Horde
Horde.
is how he
so it's
referred
like
to
just
it.
a bunch of
And we have to go to the blood chest. Or what?
Yeah, the
Bloodstone chest.
chest.
Yeah.
Bloodstone
So that's
chest.
probably in the middle of the Bloodstone Horde. So we need. I mean, we can go down and just talk to this
cooperate
D
with
word,
him.
and
we can cooperate with this guy, and then just see where it goes.
Can I do an intelligence
play both
check
sides
on
against
this
each
guy?
other, and then
What are you
What
trying
he
to figure
is.
out?
Is he a dragon?
You can do a nature. If you take your monster manual, you can have advantage.
So it's Jrmi and Urtagan, Moss and Theo are just looking through the
Didn't need
manual.
it. 22.
Moss just like peed. Moss just like
Just
it
like,
just
oh
peed
god,
everywhere,
it's
and
so
it's just
big.
standing in a pool of its own urine. Yeah.
22.
Great. Yeah, you almost instantly recognize it, even without having to take out your book. But then, looking at the book, you can get some more information. It is a creature called a Behir, Behir. It is a dragon or a monstrosity, I guess, but it is believed to be draconic in origin. And it is basically it's like a long. It's maybe 40, 50 feet long, and it has 8 legs, kind of all along it. So imagine like a snake
Like a
with
big
a bunch
gecko.
of legs.
Kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, but with a bunch of
Yeah.
legs. Reptilian, kind of armor plated, and somewhat intelligent. Like definitely intelligent enough to have a conversation, but below human intelligence. But they breathe lightning is one of their things that they do, and they hate dragons. Like they view dragons as being almost like they're kind of envious of their power. They're almost like a half dragon or related to a dragon, so they view dragons with just this contempt and enmity. So a lot of Behir spend most of their time plotting ways to kill dragons. And it looks like this one is no different. You got a 22, you said? So you would also know that if the creature breathes lightning, blue dragons traditionally breathe lightning and are immune to lightning. So it's not that unusual that it makes sense that it would try to seek allies to help, and that it might not be able to use its like best weapon against this enemy, right? If best weapon is a lightning breath, it won't affect a blue dragon.
Okay, well, we can't be a dragon, so I think we gotta pretend to go along with them and then get there and be like,
so he said,
we're just like,
but we just want to get towards the chest and then we'll be
See what
gone, I
happens.
promise.
I don't think he's gonna let us near it.
I don't think so either. We'll find out. Yeah.
Yeah, you do know that they're evil and wicked as well. That there's a high likelihood
will
that
betray
it's,
us.
Yeah.
It'll eat us once we're done, basically.
I mean, you wouldn't like trust it implicitly, like, oh, a Behir. Right? Yeah, they're evil. But so is a blue dragon. A blue dragon is also
What else
evil.
is in this chamber? Like, is there anywhere else we can go, or like?
So yeah, give me a perception check.
Like, can we just like leave now? Maybe.
He's probably
Bye.
kind of... He's in wait. He's lurking.
Yeah, he's listening
Yeah.
to this conversation. Oh God.
Yeah.
I got a 9.
I thought about.
I guess, yeah, give me a stealth check, actually, the
God.
whole group. I want to see how quiet you're being in this conversation.
15.
16.
11.
Cool. Okay, great.
You were
We get
mainly
two
just
successes.
naming him.
Oh, he rolled a nat. He rolled a nat 1 on his self. So he goes down in the hole, and then you hear him like, yes, he's like talking to himself. And so the whole time you're having this conversation, you kind of hear like, he's not listening to us.
And then I shall do this, and then I
Pretty-
shall eat them.
Yeah, just evil plotting in the hole down there, yeah.
You hear the tapping of
Speaking
his
draconic, but
Like,
yeah.
I'm basically outlining his probable intentions, but he's, like, saying it at the same time anyway, so you don't even have to, like...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I will murder them. Yeah. He doesn't say that, but he's speaking in Draconic, and he's thinking about, like, oh, what will he do when he rules the level below,
What
right?
will he
All
do
these
even?
things.
Like, what's his life that he has?
Yeah, what will he do?
Okay.
Great, so how do we do on a
Sleeping
perception? Sorry to
Oh,
extend
I
the
had
chamber.
a 6.
9.
Okay, great.
19.
Theo? Okay, perfect. One other thing I will say, Theo, about the Behir, because you rolled so well. So the monster manual that you guys are given as students has basically like a rating system as to like how challenging individual monsters would be for certain parties. You guys know that you are a level 5 party, right? That is your level. A Behir's challenge rating, according to the monster manual, is 11. So it is far beyond your abilities to fight. That doesn't mean you couldn't trick it or escape from it, but in a straight fight, a
That was
Behir
gonna be my
would
next
probably
question.
wipe the floor with
It's
you.
like how
Yeah.
dumb it is. Like, could we outsmart it?
It's not super smart, but it can speak and reasonably intelligent.
It can
yeah.
plot.
Its wisdom isn't bad, yeah. So it might not necessarily be able to be fooled by like lying, but I don't know. Yeah.
You got a 19 on perception.
That's one of the fun things about Junior Adventurers League is that like the meta is that like, oh, it's a school and you guys have a rating system and spells are taught at different levels. So I can just totally pull the thing like it's CR is 11, it's a CR 11 monster. Like you know that, right? Like,
like,
see,
this
the
is
challenge
a
rating is a
thing.
D&D thing. It's not. Yeah, exactly. You're level 5 and you have 4 spells per day and it's like part of the world is that it's all broken down like that. Great. So sorry, you did pretty well in your perception. I'll describe the room. As I said, it's a big like H-shaped chamber. So imagine like hallway up here and then like large open area that comes down and then like little hallways down there,
Okay.
right? And then you can see at sort of the 4 corners of the H, there are doorways. You see that there are there are 4 of them. One of them, there are 3 that you can see right now without going over to investigate. The other one just kind of looks like a plain door. One of them, the one on the north, has like a big carven bull head sticking out of it. And then the one on the west appears to just kind of be a stone door, but it has like some kind of a big like bulbous protrusion sticking out of the center of it, also carved from stone. One of them on the one side has like a maze kind of carved into it, like a kid's maze that you would like follow like that. And then the one on the south is just like a straight. It looks like it's a door. It's a slightly different color than the rest of the stone around it, but it does not have any handles or anything like that. It almost just looks like a dead end.
And we're coming from, like, the
4 other doors leading
northeast
out of the
hallway? Or,
The northeast
and
hallway.
then there's
Yep.
3 other hallways.
And there's also looks like there's a hallway going up to the northwest as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah. then the big crack runs like kind of straight across the middle of the room. You could easily get around it, but it's just a little bit like annoying. You have to kind of circumvent it every time you want to go anywhere in the chamber.
So
And you can hear the Behir,
plotting
Zarkozai
himself.
down in the hole, still kind of plotting. Yeah,
And then I shall sleep in every hallway.
yeah, exactly.
Or devour the flesh.
Yeah,
So we can.
pretty transparent.
We don't have to go to the next level right now if there's other, because we have to map
still
some more
have to
rooms,
do-
so we can tell him that. Just be like, well, we're not supposed to go. We might have
We could
time
just
to help
try
you
and,
later.
sneak into a different room right now. And,
Yeah.
I mean, he'll find us more fighting, but like,
Yeah.
because
You also know that this chamber would count as your 10th room.
Ah, fair enough.
But we
But
have
he
2
doesn't
more
know that we
rooms.
only have to do 10 rooms, so we can be like, oh god,
Right.
we
Oh,
have
oh,
to
for
map
sure.
some more
Yeah.
rooms, but maybe if we have time. We're on our final exam.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know, crunch time. Oh
Whoops.
god.
And then when he comes back, you can be like, who are you? Who are you again?
Wait, are you?
you see my
it's
armor?
so pokey of it, huh? So, what do you guys want to do?
Great, what's the plan?
I kind of want to go into some of these other doors, but up to you guys. I like the maze one. The maze one.
yeah, I
sounds
guess
fun.
we can maybe like I don't know, delay him. Try and persuade our way into delaying him a little bit. Just be like,
Yeah.
hey, give us like. We need to do some more things.
We need to complete our homework.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on a time limit here, buddy. Because there's no saying that one
We'll
of
see
these
if he
rooms might not have like
understands.
stairs down into the next level anyway.
Yeah.
So like,
No. Yeah.
yeah.
I think, should we just try to move on and see if he stops us? You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, I don't know how long he's gonna talk to himself.
Yeah.
But I feel like once we start fighting
Okay.
something, like if he heard us enter, like he's gonna
Yeah.
hear us fighting
Yeah.
wherever we are, and then he'll
Exactly.
be like, "Hey,
What's up, guys? He just pops out of every room in the floor.
damn it!"
It's like, what you doing in here?
What do you guys want to do?
Should I just call his name? Should we just be like, hey, we've
we
talked about it.
Hey, with 4 Ys. Hey. Hey, Zarkozai.
We thought about it, and like,
Zarkozai.
we're just not feeling it right now.
His head comes up immediately.
Yes.
We have discussed your offer. It is tempting to fight a dragon, but we are
But-
afraid that we have too much homework to do right now.
Can I assist you with the persuasion?
Yes, please.
Of course. I'm doing fine. Though.
Doing
You
fine.
You can do persuasion or deception, I would say. Either or would work. Because you do have other things you have to do, but you could make, you rule that as you're kind of like, oh, we will help you, because you guys are lying to him. But either one is an option. Did you want to assist, Jrmi? Then he just rolls with advantage.
Oh, okay,
Like,
yeah.
If you're trained in it and you say I assist
Yes,
him, then he
I
just gets
assist
advantage.
you.
On the roll.
Alright.
So,
Assist you.
how do you assist? What do you say, Jrmi?
I probably just
It's
want to like,
finals week.
yeah. No, it's yeah. It's true. It sucks.
Oh, yeah.
I hate
Oh.
homework, but we have to finish.
Oh God.
My
oh,
brother was
God.
down here once, and like, he.
Oh gosh.
17 is my persuasion.
Okay. He kind of like curls back at the word homework, like he doesn't understand what this word means. But he'll kind of look around.
I see. But you do agree to help me. Yes.
Well,
At some point,
Just not immediately.
I think eventually, if we get
what do
all
you
our
want
stuff
us to kill the dragon?
To aid me, we will fight together against it.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, that's different.
that's not so bad.
I am not powerful enough on my own because of the dragon's deceitful trickery, but if you assist me,
His deceitful
that will be the
trickery.
advantage I will need.
And we have some.
As it kind of laughs, like lightning kind of is crackling around its mouth, like as it gets kind of
like, oh,
excited
God.
about
We
it.
have some homework down in the lower level as well. Would you be able to help us in that if we help you with this?
Yes, of course, of course.
I need to do an insight check on that, of course.
Do you?
Do you?
Really?
Do you need to do an insight check?
We see behind him is just like in shock.
Go for
He
it.
says,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
kill
that's
them all.
All right.
Yeah, go for it. You can roll
No,
your
no, no.
insight.
Hey,
it's fine.
buddy.
Okay.
All right. That makes me feel better.
Well, this is very fortuitous in either case because I have some scouting I must do. I must locate our
Do
prey.
it. Go for it.
Remain within shouting distance, and I'll be back soon. And then we will go together once your homework is complete.
Okay.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
And he just like disappears back through the crack.
That wasn't creepy at all, guys. Let's do it. Okay, so there was the
Great,
maze
what do you
door,
wanna do?
there was the bowl door. What was the other one?
There's the one with the weird bulb, and then there's the one that you think would be a door based on the position of the other doors, but just looks like a plain slab of stone.
So which one we want to go for?
Do any what are we missing ingredients for Moss's recipe?
Yeah. We only have one. We need a roper's eye and a gorgon's horn.
Do any one of them look like a roper or a gorgon?
You could give me a nature
Maybe the
check.
bulbous one.
Use your watch manual. You get it.
I mean, the bowl one could look like a roper, but I don't think so.
Killed it. 20.
Literally
Two.
killed it. Just came out of nowhere and he murdered it.
You dropped your book into the hole. No. So 22. Yeah, you're not really look like a roper. Like a roper is like a stalactite or stalagmite, right? It has the tentacles. The bullhead though, like that's the nearest to you. A gorgon in D&D is basically a big like sort of stone bull that kind of stomps around, and it has like a petrifying breath. And this carven bullhead is almost an exact replica of the size and shape of a gorgon's head. Yeah. So you'd be pretty sure that would, if there's a gorgon horn in here,
gotta be
it makes the
somewhere.
most sense to be behind this one. Yeah.
So want to go for that one?
I suppose, right?
Let's
Doesn't
do
that
it.
Make sense.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Awesome. So you can head over to this door. It is a big slab of stone that has like a bull's head kind of jutting from it. The horn's lowered. What do you guys want to do?
I instantly reached for one of the horns.
Okay, great. You grab it and the horn goes, and as you turn it, the head kind of turns
Weird.
like that, and then you let it go and it back to that spot. Yep.
Interesting.
Turn in more.
Yeah, I think you
All
gotta,
right.
you gotta turn it. It's like a key.
Turn both.
Great. Because you're just kind of turning around. It's kind of clicking and clicking and clicking. Like a dial. Is there anything in particular you're trying to do?
No,
with
I'm
it?
just kind of playing with it, trying to get it to open.
Yeah, you can make it 360 and it just keeps
keeps
spinning
going.
around.
Interesting.
I would say you could do. Oh, did you have something? I would say that you could do a dexterity check, basically, to try to putz with it.
Mod 20.
Great. So you're kind of clicking and turning it around. It's kind of like, you ever play Skyrim, right? There's like a picking challenge. It's kind of like that. Like you're spinning it and like trying to figure it out. And then eventually you get to a place like, wait, and you push it a little bit, and it goes in.
Yes.
And you're like, waiting. Is anything going to happen? Nothing happens, and you realize you can
Aha, perfect.
keep turning. You want
Yes.
to try it again?
Oh, God.
Go for it. It's almost like a combination lock
18.
or something. It's kind of the vibe you get. Okay, yeah. Yep, there it is. It goes in a little bit more. And then you think, is it going to open?
Waiting.
And you guys can keep turning it. Yep.
Oh, God. Yee, 10.
Okay, yeah, you're sticking it around. Now
Anybody
you can't
wanna
find
try
where
this?
does it go?
I'll help.
Yeah, your arm's getting kind of sore, right? You've been turning this huge stone head back and forth.
There we go.
26.
Okay, yeah. I think maybe Val has like, I just can't find it. And Jrmi, you reach up and like move it 2 things, and then it goes in. Right, you just right there. Great. So the head kind of like slides back, and then the door will split kind of down the middle, and open up like that. There's a dark chamber beyond. Assume you guys want to go in. Great. Let's take the 5-minute right now, and then we'll be back for this chamber in 5. Cool. All right.
Cool.
Great. So you guys have just twisted open the Gorgon's door and stepped into this dark chamber. Most of you have dark vision of some kind, and there's some light leaking back out from the other room. Can I get perception checks, though, just to get a general sense of...
I really want to do that.
22.
16.
3.
Great. Awesome. So you guys can all see it pretty well. It is a large... What did you say, Jrmi?
3.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry. I heard
Yes, I totally see everything.
It's very dark, Jrmi. It's very dark. And your night vision goggles only help you a little bit. So it is sort of a large trapezoidal chamber. And the main thing you guys notice is that there are basically these, up on like pedestals about a foot tall, are these statues. It's like a statue gallery. They're kind of spread out across the whole room. Both of you with your above 15 perceptions can see two things about these statues. Most of them, or all of them, appear to be people in like poses of terror or battle. So it's a lot of like a couple people like sort of desperately like trying to fight, but they just look like no, right, in horror. You also notice that there are 3 of these pedestals that do not have any statues on them.
Oh God.
That they're just kind of blank. As you guys step into the room a little bit, behind you, the door thuds closed, basically behind you, and you are plunged back into complete blackness now, Jrmi. So you cannot see anything.
I love that.
The rest of the other 2 can. And then immediately ahead of you, you see that there, basically, as the door behind you closes, another door opens about 30 feet away, and you 2 can see a big hulking form of something, some sort of large quadrupedal animal, raises up its head, and then 2 like high beam, bright red sort of eyes open up and kind of catch the 3 of you in these like big bright spotlights. You obviously see that, Jrmi, and that casts a little bit of light into the room. This figure, kind of partially illuminated by these eyes, appears to be a giant stone bull. And it just kind of looks down. And let's roll initiative.
Why?
What?
What do we? What?
I thought we were just gonna talk to it.
But we're gonna be friends with it.
13.
12. 11.
Hey, what?
Moss got a 10.
Moss got a 3.
Every time.
I think one of you guys got it. My highest here was a 12. Somebody got a 13, right?
A 12. 11.
Okay.
Hi.
So Theo, what's your dex is pretty okay, right, Val? It's like
Yeah,
a
it's 14.
Okay. So you're gonna beat the Gorgono. And then Moss.
That's true. Or Theo's. Theo's got a really good time.
So yeah, it's about 30 feet away from you, Theo. It's just kind of been revealed behind this door, head lowered, eyes blazing at you, and you're caught in these like this red light, just looking at you. What do you
I
want
want to move out of the red
Dark
light.
chamber.
If I
Cool. Do you want to go to the left or to the
I want
right?
to go. Am I closer to the left? I'm not sure what side I'm on.
You're just like right in the middle of this large
Okay.
chamber, so you can go left or right.
I'll go whichever side has more room, I guess, if there is a side.
They have the same
Okay,
amount of room.
right. Right side.
Cool. Off to
Okay.
the right. So Theo is over here.
Um,
Okay. You move.
do I still have line of sight with this creature?
No, because at that point you're behind a statue. So the statues are kind of in
Yeah.
a grid, right? If you move to the right, you could keep moving so that way you get line of sight if you want, but you wouldn't be hiding.
I want to be hidden out
You
of
go
that
10
red
feet
light,
to the
though.
right. You could be out of the red light and 10 feet to the side and still have like some line of sight. It'll have like basically partial cover.
Okay,
to
cool.
this attack.
I'll take it. Yeah. And then I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost at that soul.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You don't know anything about it.
That's just a spell attack, right?
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. Crit.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Unless I have to roll like disadvantage or something, or like does it have?
No, its AC just goes
okay.
up a little bit when it
The
has
red
that,
lights
so,
just start
yeah, you're
strobing.
So that's a D8. What happens when I crit though?
fine. So you roll the damage dice
Have a
twice.
rave.
Awesome. So 2D8.
Twice the dice is twice as
Twice
nice.
the dice is twice.
It was
That's
initiative
9
to actually
damage.
see who dances first.
Cold damage, their speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
Great. I'm gonna say that because that's cool. What was it? 9 damage?
Yeah.
You said. Cool. It gets blasted by that, and the frost hits one of the eyes.
Yes.
So now it only has one red light that's coming out, but the frost is still
yeah.
there. Cool. But you are off to the side. Great. Now it is Val. It is your turn. It's still looking straight at you with
Awesome.
one.
Oh, I don't know. What can I possibly do?
Get a horn.
I am rushing straight towards that beastie with Constance in
Cool.
hand. Aw,
Great.
yeah.
Go for it.
First
Take
one's
your
a
time.
15.
15 will
Damn it.
miss.
So well, the second one, it's a 12.
Cool. Yeah. So it's that stone, right? Just ting, ting. You hit it, but it's just chipping away, and it just kind of lowers its head.
Like,
at you.
oh god.
Okay. Yeah, it'll just do it now. It's not super effective, but that's fine. You see it sort of snort something out of its nose, and this red gas starts to kind of billow around you. Can I get a Constitution save,
Absolutely.
please?
Crit!
Oh, nice. Awesome. So you can feel this sort of gas kind of sneaking into your nostrils and stuff, and it's trying to have some magical effect, and you just shut that shit down. Like, absolutely not. Cool. It seems to kind of like toss its head in frustration. And then the ice on its eye melts away, and 2 eyes looking at you again. Great. Jrmi, it's your turn.
I would like to move to hide behind a statue on the opposite side of Theo.
Okay, yep. Got it. That's your move. Do you want to hide?
No, just
With your action?
like stand behind it.
To have cover. Okay. So it like knows you went there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then I stone, huh?
Stone.
Mason.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I guess I will do something at it. I don't. All right. Why aren't any of these things that could be affected by like crown of madness?
Paper. Throw paper at it.
Throw paper at it.
Paper beats raw.
Paper beats stone.
I like the idea that you like take a piece of parchment and crumple it up, and it's just like that worked.
like
That's what it
triple
was.
damage.
That was the secret. Yeah, to
We're
defeat
ripping pages out of our monster
triple
manuals.
vulnerable
just
to
like,
paper.
yes!
Yeah. Take that. This is cardstock, motherfucker. Right, like whatever it is. Yeah.
I guess I'll do cloud of daggers.
Okay, great.
No, that's like scissors. What are you doing?
Cloud of scissors, ineffective.
So,
It actually makes him grow stronger.
He gets more health. Yes.
so I'll just put it.
Okay. And then on his turn, he takes the 44 damage, right? Great. You still have moss, right, Val? Oh, no, Jrmi had moss.
I like how it's paper, rock, scissors, badger.
Ooh, give me an opposed strength check,
I don't know
please.
if I would stop him from attacking this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then he goes.
He's
He's doing it. He will run over to the Gork and miss. Oh, he gets one hit with those claws.
Oh.
Listen, he's got a very low attack bonus. Like, he's just a giant badger out of the book with more hit points. So, like, cut him some slack.
I refuse.
Yeah, he gets some good damage on this.
Persona
He gets
is.
knocked on his ass so
He's like the
much.
mascot now
Yeah.
of our group.
Yeah, I think he goes and he jumps onto its head and it's just
Excellent.
right with the claws.
Yep.
Great. That's Moss. Theo, it is your turn.
Okay.
You notice, Theo, that after it sort of shook off the ice, the eyes went over right to you.
God.
Looking at you,
buddy.
because you can still see it, right? But it's the you're back in the red glow.
Yeah, it's like the darkness and the red light finds me, and I'm like,
He's eating chocolate or something, just like, oh god.
Oh. What do you want to do, Theo?
I think I'm
his
gonna.
robe.
It seems like it's pretty stationary, like it's not really moving too fast.
You see it go.
Oh god.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna do Ray of Frost on it again then.
Okay. Yeah.
Slow it down a little bit. Here.
God.
Oh god.
It's a 22.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Give me damage, please.
4 damage. Cold damage.
Okay.
Speed reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna move out of the red light.
He's gonna try to grab
So you can either go back towards the center of the room or further out to the side.
I'll
of
go
the
back
room.
towards the center.
Which way? Okay. Got it. All right. Then it is Val's turn.
Cool.
He's right in your way.
Cool. Attacking again with Constance.
Do it.
God damn it. Got a 10. And another 10! Are you kidding me?
Oh
Stop
no!
it. That's just unfair.
So maybe it's like Moss is on
Yeah.
it. So you're like Moss, like you're trying to go around.
I'm like trying
Moss.
to aim for the
Yeah.
horns. It's just like, I just can't. You're too big, Moss.
I can't. Get out of my way.
face.
So the bull was looking over at you, Theo, and then as you move, it follows you. You're immediately in front of it. It paws at the ground and charges forward.
God.
So yeah, roll your 44. Go ahead.
44 damage.
44,
10.
exactly.
Takes 40. 10.
44 damage.
Yep,
minus.
every time.
So it's like kind of sliced by these spectral daggers. As it comes forward, I need a strength saving throw from both Val and Moss to see if you get trampled, basically.
Well, I wanted to jet out of the way, but that's okay on my turn because I had like a.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you could move out of the way.
Yeah,
then,
as
in
soon as
that
I
case.
saw him look
If you
forward,
were-
I definitely sprawled to the side. Yeah.
Out of the way. Okay, cool. Then Moss makes his save and kind of scrambles up onto its back
Oh god.
as he goes galloping
Yes.
that way. And it's coming right in at you, buddy. So it's got to roll with disadvantage. A 12.
Don't think so.
So I think it comes in and it like, I don't know if maybe you duck or whatever, but it like rams the door that you guys came through.
God.
And you're like, oh god. And it's like right there on you, Theo.
Little birds start flying around its head.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's funny because had you stayed where you were, it would have had to go diagonal to get you, and it was slowed, so it couldn't make it. But you moved slightly closer to
Fine.
it, so that way it could get
I
to
gave
you.
it like
And I
a
was
better
like,
angle.
all right. Yeah. But you're fine. You ducked underneath. Okay, and now it's adjacent to you, and Val, you leaped off to the side, so you're 30 feet away from it. And it is Jrmi's turn. It's also about 5 feet away from you, Jrmi, but you have like the corner of the statue you're hiding behind.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
I would like to back up. A little
Okay.
bit, as far as I can. And then I want.
Yeah, you can go about 10 feet further back before you're in the corner of the room.
Okay.
you're,
I want to
50 feet away
try doing 2 charges of the ram ring.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it. So then it's still +7 to hit, and if you hit, you deal 4d10 damage and push it 10 feet.
17.
17 will miss, actually.
What?
So you hurl it at it, and it on the side of the creature, and it just kind of looks at you briefly, and then back at Theo. Theo's the only one that's damaged it so far.
That's true.
Oh no, you got it with the cloud of daggers.
Yeah.
so
Oh, it's not happy.
turns its eyes over towards you. Great.
Well,
You moved. You did your action. Unless you have a bonus.
not that I want to use yet. Oh, I want to give you Bardic Inspiration.
Thank you.
Great.
Cool.
Moss on its back will just keep attacking. He hits with the claw, with the bite.
Moss!
Misses with the claws. He's doing it. Yeah, not bad. He'll take that. Okay, cool. Just orienting him up there.
Not on its ear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like bullet ear that it has
Yeah.
for some reason. Theo, it's
Great.
your turn.
It
It is right next
I
to
want to. It's right next to me. Okay.
right in front of you.
I'm gonna move away and take a chance. Does it have an opportunity attack?
Okay.
Like some kind of hit?
Yeah. Do you want to move towards Jrmi, away from Jrmi, past it? What do you
Can I move back to where I kind of was? I guess, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Originally, yeah, like behind the statue. Yeah, okay. You can move like 10 feet that way.
Okay. I'll take
Cool.
it.
It will swing at you. It'll try to hit you with its horns. Yeah.
I'm gonna get hit one of these
Oh,
times.
that's a D6. Don't roll a D6 to attack, you idiot. No, I don't think that's gonna hit. 14. Nah.
Nope.
But he takes like a big chunk out of the wall, right, with his horns as you go. You're like,
Yeah, that's cool.
I like the idea that every time that happens, 'cause he would have hit you otherwise. So every time that happens and he doesn't hit you, your like spectacle, your like double gets like
Yeah,
gets
that's what I
destroyed.
meant.
Yeah,
Like, it's like this.
right. And he like reappears. So you like constantly see how you would have died every single time. You're like, oh god.
He's just gonna be haunted forever now.
Right.
Okay,
but you scooted over. That's your move.
so then I want to use chromatic orb, and I'll throw a sphere of, we'll say, acid at the
Pure annihilation.
Yeah.
the Gorgon.
The Gorgon.
Great.
Do it.
Where's my d20s? There they are.
Getting
17.
17 will not do it.
Oh,
So you lob your chromatic orb, and it kind of splats against the side of its just impenetrable hide. Okay. You moved. You attacked. Unless you have a bonus action,
I'm
you're
good.
on to Val. You are about 20 feet away from it as it ran across the room to go attack. Theo.
Alrighty, I'm gonna try to run up to its rump and hit it with a sword.
Get up in that room.
Alright, I got 21.
Yes.
And 27.
Yes.
Yeah.
2 hits on
Yeah.
its rump. It's got like it's all armor plated except for its butt. Like its butt is just like a regular
like
bull's
little
butt.
teeth.
Like that's the spine. That's not true.
meaty
It's
butt.
not canon.
It's not, but
It's
that's
not
hilarious.
blood.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So it's at 19 total damage.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
brutal. So it's not looking at you. What does this attack look like?
I'm running towards it. I'm just like, I'm gonna get this beastie. I want to go for each side of its hide, like one upper thigh and the other.
Okay, yeah,
upper
one
thigh.
haunch and the other
yeah.
haunch. Yeah, cool. It kind of when it gets hit twice.
Whole
Cool.
time.
Now is the Gorgon's turn. The Gorgon's turn.
Gorgon's turn.
Get your Gorgon.
You missed it, so it's after Jrmi right now. So it will move 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have Moss make a save to stay on its back. He fails, so he falls, and then he's gonna get stomped on.
No.
Dead. Yeah,
It's just a
stomped on.
hindrance at this point.
Yeah.
It's like, God, we have to do all, so like half of our time is just
taking
keeping him
care of
alive.
Yeah.
There's so much healing word on.
But the funny thing is, like, his AC is worse, I guess, but, like, he has as many hit points as Moss would have. And it's
Which
not
is
like,
a ton.
his AC is not that much worse. Moss had, like, 13 AC, the Badger has 10. So it's, like, not, like, a huge difference. But, of course, Moss can cast his own heal spells and stuff, right? He's just a Badger with shitty attacks.
Yep.
So basically, he turns and he charges towards Jrmi, and he'll kind of buck Moss along the way, and then we'll try to like bring his horns back and boom Jrmi with his horns.
Don't boom me.
Don't boom her.
It's an 18, or sorry, a 19.
No, doesn't work.
Cool. Gotcha. Oh, come on. Only 15
Oh, that's
piercing.
it?
Only.
That's not what I
Oh,
wanted.
no.
I rolled pretty low.
Great.
So boosh, these horns kind of throw you into the wall.
Cool.
And then you see kind of the cracks in its body start to glow red
cool.
all throughout it. Like something bad's gonna happen.
Oh no.
Cool. That's the Gorgon. Jrmi, it's your turn. You are right next to it
That's
now.
so cool. I love it.
So excited.
That's great. So I guess I want to disengage and
Okay.
move
Yep,
away.
that's your action. Where do you want to move to?
I want to like run, like go past it. I don't know if I can technically.
Pass towards like Moss and Theo,
Yeah.
or like deeper into the room?
Towards like Moss
Okay.
and Theo.
Great. Yeah, disengage. You can move. You want to be next to Moss. You can make it all the way to Theo if you spend your whole move action to get there. Or you can go over by Val.
I think, can I be by Val and then like stealth a little, or no? No, because I disengaged.
Val is kind of out in the open.
Okay.
You could go near-ish to her and then make a... No, because you
Yeah.
can't.
Okay, then
hide
I'll
it
just
with
go
an
as far as
action.
I can. So I'll just go to Theo, I guess.
To Theo? Okay, cool. Do you want to be in front of Theo or behind Theo?
In front of. Like, it's okay. I'm here now.
I'll save
But you're
you.
obviously the one who's terrified.
Here. I got this.
I'm like preparing a spell. Like, you're right in front of me. What do you
I'll
do?
do healing word on myself.
Don't be scared, Theo. It's okay.
He's gripping his cloak.
What are you doing?
Word on myself.
Oh, okay. Got it. Moss will get up and leap at the creature. That is a hit. With the bites.
Yes, go Moss.
Get him. Okay, and then we'll try the claws. Them claws, though. A miss. So he just gets up and he just like sinks his teeth into the creature's haunch.
Yeah.
It's just hanging there. Okay, Theo, it is your turn. It's about 30 feet away from you with its back to you, having discharged
Great.
Jrmi.
I'm gonna do Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
So let me get that spell out. Okay, cool. Here we go now. Oh, that's right. It's 3 attacks. So the first one is a 21.
Yes.
Yes. Great.
Yes.
Awesome.
Handy.
Second one is a 24.
Yep.
Third one is a 9. So,
Yes.
No. So the first two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. We all got amped up.
So that's 4d6.
No.
That's 7 plus 9, 16. Yeah. 16 damage.
16 damage? Great. Describe it for me. Still alive. You didn't kill him.
Cool.
But
Great.
Has the bloodied sign come out?
I don't know. Has it?
Yeah, there's just
I think so.
these 3 rays that hit the boulder, the gorgon, the boulder.
The boulder.
The
Yes.
boulder.
The gorgon.
No, you're aiming for the Gorgon.
The third one
shit.
kinda went towards the
Sorry.
statue.
I think it just like pierces kind of like it's like the deer hunting thing. I'm trying to like hit the
Yeah, the specific spots. Yeah, great.
that part. And so
It is just kind of like slowly turning around as you do that. So you like get this perfect profile shot of boom, boom, and like I think your missed one flies off and just shatters a statue of one of these like adventurers. Like
That can never be.
cool, but he takes a bunch of damage and the eyes lock on you.
God.
Theo.
good luck.
Val, it is your turn.
How far away is it from me?
You are about 15 feet away diagonally if you run straight towards it.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna go run towards its hide again.
Okay.
Since
go
I
for it.
got some purchase last time. Yes! Alright, 27. Wait for it. 19. Yes.
19 will do it. Yes, they both hit.
Cool. First one's 9. Second is 12. So
12.
total.
Okay. That's brutal. Yeah, it's looking really bad. 22, you said?
21 total.
21. Okay, cool. I will give it one more hit point. Awesome. Cool. So you ran over to it. You're going for its haunches. It's back.
Back again, yeah.
Cool. Yeah. You're just like kind of retracing those same strikes with your sword again and again. Awesome. It like rears and kind of staggers, slowly kind of gets back up. And then that red that you saw all across its body just suddenly expelled another one of these cones of gas. At this point, because of where you moved, Val, all of you are in this cone.
Oh, God.
So I need Constitution saves from everybody against this nasty gas.
Oh, fuck. 12?
Oof. 11.
Okay.
7.
Oh,
Jrmi?
no.
Awesome. All four of you
God.
feel your feet kind of solidify, and you look down and see you're starting to slowly turn to stone from the base up. Yeah, Moss is like was hanging off of him, and like now his like paws are turning to stone. Everyone is basically, even both of you and your double are both turning to stone. Yeah, great. So you guys are immobilized, or you're restrained, excuse me. And then at the end of next round, you make another saving throw, and if you fail that, well, things are gonna get interesting.
Things are gonna be interesting.
Game over.
Great. Game over. Jrmi, it's your turn.
Okay.
What would
Well,
you
I'm
like
gonna
to do?
shout first of all, like, we need his horn.
Yeah.
So, that just remember that
Just remember this, guys.
before he disappears. If that happens, I don't know.
Right. So yeah, let's not get stuck before we kill him, right? Because then he'll
Yeah.
disappear, and then we'll be
Maybe.
screwed, maybe.
All right, I'm gonna try shatter again on this guy.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, shatter his eardrums. That worked well last time.
All right, Constitution saving throw, please.
Yes. Oh, Constitution. Oh no. Oh, I rolled a 22.
That's not enough.
Oh.
Sorry,
Joke's on you.
26.
Joke's on you.
Half damage though, so
Yeah, go for it. It's not nothing.
There you are.
you sure? So that'll be 5 damage,
0.
please.
Hi.
Did you already reduce
Yeah,
it?
I got 11.
Okay, cool. It's pretty much nothing.
you. Such confidence.
Who needs
boosting.
vicious mockery
there's a
when you're
Titanic.
here?
That's enough.
But I can't
Right,
stomp,
another
so I
Titanic
haven't
class.
proper like.
Oh, yeah, you like slap your thighs. That's why it's not so effective. Yeah. That's excellent. I love that joke. Okay, great. That's Jrmi. You cannot
Right.
move. If you have a bonus action,
And
you
I
can take a
heal word
bonus
myself
action.
again.
Do it.
Cool. And then you can make a save.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. I'm scared. 12.
Jrmi's turn to stone.
Oh my god.
So you're sort of like in the process of like.
So I look
And then,
really
yeah, you-
sassy at least.
Wait, what? She's already. Wasn't that only
Yeah.
2?
Yeah, I mean, we're already.
Yeah, that's
so
how many it
good.
takes. In 4th edition, it was 3. In 5th, it's 2.
Damn it. What? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. She's turned to stone.
Yep.
All right, we are on to Moss.
God, Moss,
Moss
hurry.
he'll go out the way that he went in, spitting and slashing with his claws. He hits with the bite,
Oh boy.
and he misses with the claws, of course.
Shit.
Can't hit with both.
Never.
That would be too great.
Nope. That's not a bad amount of damage. He's just like, "Ugh." Maybe he's got the tail, and he's just like ripping the tail off, like. "Ugh." Okay, so that is okay, cool, got it. And then he will make his save. Moss is hanging in the.
Oh god.
twink, 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 and hits the ground. Also turned to stone.
Oh my god.
Theo.
All right.
Come on, Theo.
I'm casting
I'm depending on
fireball
you, buddy.
on this guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Has it?
Yeah, you could probably angle it and not hit Val. That's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
It's only a
Appreciate you.
50-foot radius.
It's a 50.
It's a
50
radius.
foot
Five
radius.
No, the range. I'm sorry. Is
I was
50
like,
feet.
what?
What's the blast
20-foot
radius of
radius.
fireball?
Sorry.
Okay. It's a little tricky. I'll let you have it because you don't have a map in front of you. That's fine. Go for it.
Cool.
So he makes a dex save, I think.
Yeah,
right?
dex save for them.
I got a 7. So I think it's about to be a
Here
good
we go.
Feel that move out.
8d6. So let me
Yes.
get that
Yeah.
there.
Can you like blast off its horn?
Mm-hmm.
That's 6 plus 11.
I hate it when I die.
16.
16. 20.
Yeah.
20 damage.
You got it. So give me. Are you going to attempt to, in some way, blast off its horn with this?
It's like a laser.
Or are you not thinking about that? Like, are you just?
Yeah.
I know Jrmi did shout it last round.
last thing
right?
I
so you're
said.
At least.
That's
After,
Well,
but before
if
that.
that's the case, what I would want to do, maybe I pierced a little hole in that little rib, that area that I was shooting before.
Yeah, in the, like,
so I
armor.
tried to
Yeah.
shoot that ball right there. So maybe that head explodes
explode it
off
from the
or
middle.
something,
Oh
yeah.
god.
So what I'm going to say is that in order to have that happen, you're going to need to give me the same way that I had Jrmi do that spellcasting check. I need a spellcasting check from you. It's basically a spell attack. If you succeed, then you have salvaged the horn. If you fail, then the thing just explodes, right? Like, it's too
So
difficult
just like
for
a
you
spell
to
attack,
discern.
straight spell attack.
Yeah, spell attack.
All right, I'll tell you what I get here. I got a 21.
Great.
Yes.
So you fire it straight into the crack, and then it just explodes like a Star Wars effect,
Awesome.
right? Like a mini that they blew up, and it looks very practical. It's not a CGI explosion; it's like a really cool one. And you're standing there, and you see it just like it's on its legs, and smoke is coming out, and it's all just shattered. And then the horn lands and like scurs across the floor right at your stone feet.
Nice.
Give me a saving
All right,
throw
fucking
against
I've
petrification.
been rolling good, so this is gonna be my tank roll, I bet. Here we go. That's a 9. Yeah.
You are petrified.
Oh my god.
So you see that. That's the last thing you see. What pose do you take right as you're about to turn to stone?
Oh god.
It's probably like, you better find that last one for Moss. I swear to God, if you don't get it.
Just screaming, like angrily pointing at Val.
I also like the idea too that like maybe you would be screaming, you'd see it happen, you'd be like,
Right.
you'd like dignify yourself in a pose less.
No, I like
Screaming
it's
is
like this
better.
frantic anger, like
more
the least
appropriate.
genteel thing possible. Just, right?
There's also an escape rope if we need it.
There's like a goblet of spit from one tooth to the other that like froze too. It's like you're just that angry. Great. That's Theo. Val, it's your
just-
turn. There's no one else to fight,
Yeah.
and you're restrained. Do you have anything you want to do with your action?
Before you get petrified?
I mean, I don't really think there's much I can do.
Pull the rope out of thin air, but
I don't have it with me. You have it.
you're right.
We're all gonna die, guys. I want to do a perception to see if I can see anything that might be able to cure us.
Okay, yeah, great. That's
Yeah.
perfect. Give me a perception.
16.
Okay, cool. So you see that the Gorgon, when it exploded, right, like kind of crumbled to the
Yeah.
ground, and then most of its body kind of went up in green flame, and then kind of sitting, kind of thudding into the middle of it, almost as though it was stored inside the Gorgon. You see a chest that is, again, kind of shaped like those other chests were, like looking like a bull. You're not 100% sure what that would be, but that's like the only thing that drew your attention. Otherwise, the room is pretty much the same as it was with the statues and stuff. But something about like there's a treasure,
Yeah.
the treasure draws your attention to it. But it is 10 feet away from you, and
It
you
is.
cannot move, so you can't do anything about it.
Can I try to shoot it with my arrows to open it?
Okay, yeah,
Awesome.
great.
Yep. That is a 21.
Totally. You can fire it, and I'll say it hits the lock and flies it open. And you see that a scroll case hits the ground and rolls across the floor.
Towards me or away from me?
I think it rolls towards you, but that's your action. So it's like right there, but now you have to make your save, right?
It's a con save?
It's a con save, yep.
19!
Great. So you like reach for it and grab the case, and as you do, you shake, like you bust out of the stone, right?
Awesome.
And you pick it up. Awesome. All 3 of your companions are petrified, Val. What would you like to do?
I mean, I open the scroll and try to figure out how to save him.
This is so cool. Okay. So you can unscrew the scroll.
I can't do magic.
You can do magic.
Guys.
You can do magic.
You're
You reach into the scroll and pull it out. Give me an Arcana check, please.
7.
Okay. Boy, oh boy, are there some words in magic on this scroll.
What would Theodûir do at this moment?
Oh, fuck you.
So you're standing there, and on one side you have Jrmi going, ah! And your foot is Moss, and on the other side you have Theodûir going, and you're like trying to read the scroll.
I don't know.
What do I
This will teach you to pay attention to class.
What?
Huh?
do? Who said that? I want to look this up real quick because there are rules for scrolls if you don't know how to use them.
I'm just gonna tap it on
I just
someone's
wanna
head.
see. He's just like, yeah, here, hold this.
Just an
Try
hour
to
of me
position
just
it that way. Theo's like kind of holding it. Here, Theo.
You can read it, right, buddy?
You just lose your mind. Wait, we flash forward like 24 hours later. You're just having a tea party, right? And then
We flash
you dress them
forward
up, and you're like,
18 years later. And she's a monster they have to beat in
Yes.
this dungeon.
Yes.
and no one came down here to check on you.
There were 2 adventurers.
Okay, let me see. I know the spell.
I know, I'm sorry.
So you can't read it with your check, but you could attempt to basically cast it, if that makes sense. You know how to cast a
Yeah.
scroll. It's something you were taught. But you don't know whether it's like whether it's like the way scrolls work is that if it's not from like your spell list, then it's much harder to cast, basically. And there are negative repercussions if you F it up. And the chances of you effing it up are much higher if it's not like a spell you would normally be able to cast. So, and it may be one you know how to cast, it may not be. You don't know with your Arcana check. So, what would you like to do?
I can't ask Constance if she has any ideas, right?
Give me a religion check.
12.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So how do you do it? Explain to me how you ask the sword.
I'm always holding her pretty much, so I'm just like, so I know you talk in my head every now and then. You seem really smart and helpful. Can you help me with this thing?
There's a pause, and then you hear, "Help the innocent."
Oh God.
In your
Okay.
head. And you hear that, and then you're kind of are. It's almost as though in her saying that, it opens up this whole other kind of meaning to you that you weren't really thinking about before, which is like, whatever. Like, it's boring shit my cool sword says. Thinking about it now, you think that if you were to take an hour rest, and you were to basically commune with the sword, you may be able to contact Lady Gwendolyn beyond the grave and get her advice.
I will 100% do that then.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're just like in this chamber with all your stone friends.
So I lay Constance on the ground, I sheath my lion sword, I put the scroll right under Constance, and do the whole cross-legged sit there and commune thing.
Okay, cool. So if you take an hour rest, you can also spend hit dice if you want.
I don't need to,
hit in that fight. Yeah, cool. You're fine. So you have to forgive me. We do not have it wouldn't be great if I was like, and then Elisa's here and she appears to betray her, but no, she is not here.
She flew all the way up there just to do this.
Yeah, she flew here to Seattle. Like I didn't have her go to you guys. I had her come to me.
It was all planned.
And then she like leans into shot. Yeah, ridiculous. But you can commune with her, and she will basically explain that the spell. I guess you show her the scroll. She will inform you that the scroll is a spell called Greater Restoration, which can be used to turn one person back from stone.
Oh, God.
with each casting, and the scroll will be consumed in its use. She explains that you'll have to cast the spell unless you convert to the religion of Komal Most High, which is the religion that she follows, in which case she can lend her aid to you. But beyond the grave, she can't help someone who isn't actually a devout follower of Komal Most High, in which case she could cast the spell beyond the grave for you. That's kind of how she puts it to you.
Oh, God. But only one person.
So you can definitely make the attempt, but you know that the spell Greater Restoration is off of your spell list, so it's going to be pretty bad.
You know what? Oh, God. She's gonna turn me into a paladin.
It's up to you. You don't have to, but she just offers it to you, right, as an option. You wouldn't have to become a paladin, but you would basically just have to swear religious fealty to this god.
Kamal Most High.
Kamal Most High, yeah. Who, to be fair, is a god. You can make a religion check to see what you know about Kamal.
I shall do that.
That's a 4
Yeah.
god for sure.
Great.
18.
I'll give you advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it? Okay. I was just saying, if you're talking to Lady Gwendolyn,
I
she
don't
might be
know.
able to, like, whoa. Kamal Most High is one of the gods in, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the city you guys went to.
Triumph.
Wow.
Triumph.
Do you remember the name? Triumph. Thank you. Yes. One of the sort of 3 human gods in this world. And he is the god of knightly valor and, defeating your enemies and punishing the wicked and being, like, virtuous and, chivalry and things like that. He's kind of like the valor in battle god. So there are some things I think that are not necessarily super Val about him, and some things that are. So it's kind of a... there are definitely worse gods to swear yourself to, but I don't know how Val feels about that, right? Or you could attempt it without the conversion and just make a gamble.
Big.
I think she heard Valor and was like, okay, yeah. I mean,
Cool,
awesome,
whatever.
Valor,
That's my
that's
name
me.
in it. Okay.
Like, all the, like,
Great,
footnotes, didn't pay attention. She's like, oh, yeah, Valor? Yeah, okay.
That one.
I'm
Yep.
in.
Okay, cool. So give me a religion check, one more. And Lady Gwendolyn will walk you through.
Can I just write that 18? It's a 7.
So she tries to, like, walk you through, this is the oath you have to say and stuff, and, like, if you get bored or distracted,
Probably.
I don't know why
I'm
doesn't
just,
this
like,
work?
shining constants. Like, oh, what? Yeah,
I'm sorry, what? So that's 1 hour. Give me another one.
God.
See, how many hours does it take you to do your homework?
So many.
Meanwhile, like, Balmus is just like, status report. Status report.
But not in my head.
You get a bunch of voicemails.
It was a 9.
Again? Keep going. Just roll it until you get a success, and that's how many hours she had to, like, coach you.
It's 14.
Okay, I'll take 14. I think it's more than Gwendolyn, like, whatever. You're fine.
Like, you got it like half right.
You're not going to be our like, shining model of this religion anyway. It's fine.
No, but this is better than nothing. So the sort of spirit of Lady Gwendolyn will coach you through it, and she basically has you recite a prayer, which you recite, and then as you're reciting the prayer, the sword will kind of pick up off the ground almost of its own power and do the, like, shoulder to shoulder thing, right? And she says, "I now pronounce you Lady Valqwyn Cruzera, earthly instrument of Kamal Most High." Yeah. Great. So in that case, now that you are a member of the religion, we'll see how long this lasts. Then she can cast the spell, because that is a paladin spell. I'm pretty sure it's a paladin spell, but let me see. Spell scroll. Okay, yeah, great. So she's all ready to do it, and then she sort of turns to you, the image of her, and asks, "Who should I cast it on?"
So you can only cast it on one person, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
You should do her because she's got the rope.
That's true. And then and then Gygax could come and get us. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, because like, how do we go on without? I don't know.
Well, on my thought
You have
is
the
the
most
person who does the
intelligence.
most healing could probably have a way to do more healing on someone else who needs it. And you've been our healer.
Yeah, I have 2 healing things, but
Yeah.
I mean, they're not restoration spells.
No, but does Valqwyn know that? No. I'm like, she can do stuff. Here we go, Jrmi.
Sure, yeah, okay. Great. So the like mental presence of Lady Gwendolyn will kind of coach you into the words you need to say, and you can do it she'll do it sort of through you. You take out the scroll, you start to read it, and as you read it, the words on it kind of just disappear until you have completely cast it. Jrmi, you can feel that like Han Solo and Carbonite, there's like cracks going through your stone skin, and light starts to shoot out, and whatever. I guess you were in enough, right? Oh! You gotta finish screaming, and then you are back. You are no longer petrified.
Jrmi!
Did I die again?
I don't
wouldn't know,
know,
wouldn't I?
honestly.
If I did.
It feels like no time went by. Like you don't even
wouldn't know.
everything just kind of like moved around.
Okay.
The Gorgon's dead.
I'm in front
like,
of you.
There's this glowing presence around Valqwyn. Her eyes like glowing blue. Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
Long story, Jrmi. It's been a few hours.
What?
Anyway, here's a scroll. I think it's empty now, but maybe you'll know how to use it. We gotta get the other guys back.
Yeah, it's just a blank piece of paper.
Can I go back to the chest and look to see if there's anything else in there?
Yeah, It's empty.
Damn it. Anyway,
Wow.
I brought you back, and it said it only has one use, but then Lady Gwendolyn, apparently I'm, like, in service to Kamal now? I don't know. It was a really long time. I wasn't paying attention for half of it. But Constance was glowing.
As she fades, she'll remember your oath and then like vanish.
But what?
Yeah,
What? Please.
By who?
Did you say something? What?
All right. Okay.
Jesus, fuck.
Enough, fuck.
Jrmi just this fucker, yeah. Horribly potty mouth.
Here.
Oh no, where are you?
Oh boy. Great. Well.
I know.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Well, can I try cure wounds on Theo? Because I don't know what else to do. It won't work, but Jrmi
Yeah,
needs to try
go for it.
So I do that.
Cure wounds?
Yeah. Okay.
You can't even cast it. It has to be like a creature. He's an object
okay.
now.
Oh my god.
He's always been kind of an object.
Oh, hey.
Don't objectify
You
him.
did it first. So can I...
I learned it from watching you.
I would also like to look around the room and look for anything else that could possibly be... Or my manual and see if what the potential
Great.
cures for petrification are apart from greater restoration.
Go ahead and look in your player's handbook. You can make an Arcana check with advantage.
16? No, 10. Looking at the wrong thing.
There are a couple of spells. Greater Restoration will do it. I think Heal does it. And Wish will do it. But they are all far beyond your capacity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not like rubbing the horn on him. That won't do anything. Okay. Great. Well then, I mean, let's look around the room and see if there's anything else.
Yep, let's do that. I'm in.
Great.
11.
5? What the fuck?
It gets a little bit sad and creepy because as you're walking around the room, you're seeing all these other statues of these adventurers that are frozen, and you're suddenly like, oh no, I don't want to be in here. Like you feel bad, right? That Theo is still frozen, and it's just weird. You don't like it, and now Theo is one of
He's
them.
just like
right?
still
That's
yelling at
weird.
us.
He's so mad.
Uh-huh.
Can I put the...
Yeah, and that's the thing. Every time you try to go over to Theo, it looks like he's yelling at you.
I was
Like,
like,
look
oh,
what you
God.
did to me, right? Like you're taking it all personally.
His dad's gonna be so mad.
Great.
And
What do you wanna
Moss.
do?
Can I-
Oh, well, right, yes, boss.
Oh yeah,
Moss
Moss.
is like
You
sideways.
actually trip over Moss a couple of times because he's on the ground. You forget about him. Oh God!
Are
What
they,
was that?
like,
Oh,
we knock his
it was
little
Moss.
stone tail off.
Are they secured to the ground or like...
No, you can pick them up. They're just
Very heavy.
extraordinarily
Yeah.
heavy.
Well, I want to put the horn in my bag, I guess.
Okay,
That feels
cool.
productive.
Right.
Oh my god.
I don't know what else to do.
I like the idea that like you have to cast two things on Moss now. You have to unpetrify him, and then you have to use the potion or whatever.
still have to
right?
get
like,
an
turn it back from a
ingredient.
badger.
Okay. I have. Let's see. I have message. Can I try and message Balmus?
Yeah.
Or
Message, I think,
it's
is
ranged.
like a short range. I think you need sending is the spell you need.
Okay.
I mean, I'll check the range on message, but I don't think it's very
No,
far.
I don't think it is.
I think it's like 30 feet. Yeah. He just happens to be like above you, like 30 feet, like walking by. Like, oh, like he just gets like you get like 1 bar of cell service. Like, oh, I got him.
It's 120 feet.
Um,
I'm still
Again.
probably
120
pretty
feet?
far, yeah.
roll me a D100.
Do it.
So like the percentage
Okay,
dice, right?
I was
Like
like-
the D10 and then this
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
2 dice, right?
Yeah.
Yep. It's 2 dice.
82.
82.
Yeah, you send it and you get no reply.
Damn.
There was a
There
chance.
was a chance.
There was a chance. Let me just see. Maybe it has to be someone you have to see as well. Because if you have to see them, then screw that.
I mean, I would try it anyway.
No. Toward a creature within range. Yeah. Doesn't say anything about having to see them. Through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier. Yeah, great.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, 1 foot of stone blocks the
Damn
spell.
it.
So,
There we go.
nope.
Okay.
oh my god. I'm holding Constance, just going, help the helpless, come on. Help me do something.
Yeah. No reply.
Yeah, Jrmi doesn't know what else to do other than just using the rope. But she doesn't want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. We didn't get everything done.
The door would also open up after you defeated the Gorgon.
I mean, we could ask what's his face.
We can look at the other doors and see if any of them look like they would heal him. No, that's not.
Or have something in them that would heal him.
The maze, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, the solid door one. I mean, who knows what could be behind that. I don't know.
Poop!
What do you do?
Sit and cry. Just sit down in the middle of the room. I don't know what to do.
I mean, yeah, Jrmi. I mean, she probably would cry.
I feel like Jrmi would.
Cool.
Like, slow build.
And every time you like wipe your tears, Theo is just at you, right? You start crying
She
again.
somehow got positioned right in front of him, just like, no!
Right.
Staring at him.
Oh my god, I don't know.
What do you want to do?
What can we do?
Yeah, we could ask what's his butt. I have his name written down, Tim, if you don't care.
Something.
Zarkozy.
Zarkozy.
Sarkozy.
Zarkozy is the French president. So yeah, if you leave the room, he will just like almost appear instantly.
Are you finished?
I'm gonna try a persuasion, or probably. I'm gonna say, no, we got held up because this stupid Gorgon turned two of our friends into
Stop making that
stone."
sound. Stop it. Stop making that sound. Stop.
He like recoils like no.
Do you know how to?
No, I don't want to have kids.
It's like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Yeah, you can make a persuasion, sure.
16.
He was turned to stone, you say. Which
Two
one?
of them.
Oh,
But only one of them.
I
really.
see.
Two of them.
But I have a favorite
There's
of
one I
the
really
two
care
of them.
about.
So
Well,
The other one's
in
just kinda
Jeremy's
right.
epilogue, there's a whole thing.
Like,
I see. And you will not be of any use to me until he is restored.
Slowed us down, and we can't get our stuff, our homework done until we have all of them and we do our things.
I do not have any means at my current disposal, but I will seek in the level below for something that might be able to help you. I'm not making any promises.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I try and hug his little claw.
Yes.
yeah, okay. You can go over and he will go like, ugh, and put his hand
Like,
there.
oh god, no,
No
no,
touching, got it. Okay.
No touching.
And then he'll like disappear back into the crack.
Oh my god.
Again, he's also enormous,
Yeah.
right? Like he's like 12 feet. He's towering over you. Yeah.
But
Probably
I'm
like a
really
rumble.
charming.
Great.
So,
So charming.
do
What do you want to do?
you want to look through any of these other doors?
I'm afraid we'll get trapped somewhere again with only two of us. The dynamic duo. Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, I would say from a metagame level, like, you guys can definitely go and engage one of these other rooms, but you'll be down a party
Yeah.
member, right? And if they're anything like any of the other rooms, that's going to be pretty disastrous. You can wait until Zarkozai or no, I got it screwed up. Until President Zarkozy comes back. Why did I give him a French accent? That's what I should have done. Damn it. Till he comes back and reports, but otherwise it's kind of a metagame thing where like you will be down a party member and you don't currently have the means to bring him back, right? So it's like the rope trick, crossing your fingers for the Hail Mary that Zarkozai can do something. And
I think
waiting.
we would probably just wait for Zarkozai.
Yeah.
And then if he can't do anything, maybe try the rope and then try and convince them to let us come back down here.
Yeah.
So if we use the rope, we're done. That's the point.
Pretty much, yeah. We just go into a little like pocket.
Well, you don't know that. The rope is like help, we're in serious danger, like someone has died or something like that. Like if you're in, they're not just going like, well, screw you, kids, good luck. Like they have an escape.
Right.
Like something.
We would want to come back down here and finish this, like because we still are missing an ingredient and
Exactly.
we have the secret object.
The what? Huh?
Huh?
Something?
Who's there?
I don't
sorry,
know.
who?
Shiny.
Okay. So if you guys wait about an hour, you're just kind of sitting out in the main chamber. Eventually, like without any warning,
Oh god.
you like reappear. You're like, oh god, jeez, and he's huge and bristly and horrible.
News, flesh bags.
Hey.
Oh god. His face comes over and he's just like, oh god.
Yeah, but it's that expression all the time, right?
If you come with me, I can bring your friend back.
No weird stuff.
No weird stuff.
I knew you were gonna ask that question.
No weird stuff.
He said it like before you've completely finished. Like no weird stuff. Like a little too fast.
No, not at all. Not at all. Right.
Super normal, not weird at all.
Go ahead and roll if you want to roll an insight.
I will too, just for the hell of it.
21.
I trust him explicitly. I got a 4.
Okay.
You found it. This is the solution, obviously. Jrmi, you don't think that he is going to like use this as a pretext to eat you or anything like that, because obviously he wants you alive. But he's not telling you everything. That like it's possible that whatever the solution is, it's not super. He doesn't think you're gonna like it. He doesn't want to tell you until you sort of get there. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Then can I try deception to be
Sure.
like,
Well, I mean, what do you say?
I want to say, okay, all right, well, I hope that it's like not something that's like super boring. When I'm trying to like trick him into telling me by saying, I hope it's not the thing that I hope it's not dangerous. I hope it is dangerous. That type
Sure.
of
Yeah.
thing
Okay.
where it's just like, cause like it's
Yeah, give me a deception. We'll see if this works.
13.
Okay. But what? Yeah.
You know. It's like, I guys want to be
What do you
really
say? Like,
bored.
that's what I'm
Like,
trying
we
to
only
figure
like
out.
adventures. If it's something really boring.
No, but I want the opposite of that. Like,
You want boring. You don't
Yeah.
want adventure.
But-
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you
Yeah,
can't
that's
figure
fine.
out a way to phrase it, I don't know how to respond
Yeah,
to
no,
it. You know
that's
what I mean? Okay. So yeah, that's up to you. He offers you that option.
If you'll come with me,
Oh god. I still trust him. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Well, he said, let's just go.
He said we
He
can
said
go.
it'll help, so yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be perfect.
He's got the answers. I like answers.
Just a little bit of drool comes out of his mouth.
okay, I'm gonna like get the rope ready though. I guess just I don't
Okay.
know, in case.
Great. He'll kind of lower
Hook
himself.
arms with you.
climb onto my head.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Val's
Yeah.
already there somehow.
Like before he even lowered, I just like swung up.
I'm just gonna start like kind of imitating him and be like, okay.
Okay, great. Yeah, you can climb up onto the Behir's head, and then he will down below. And as you guys disappear through the crack, that is the cut,
Yes.
and that is where we will end.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Jeremy's terrified of this.
Interesting. Did you leave Theodûir?
Yeah. They're so
I think you
heavy.
did.
They're so heavy.
Yeah, you can't carry them.
Yeah.
I
Interesting.
felt like maybe they would.
We'll have to talk about what that means for next week, because I wonder if maybe you guys have to go get the thing and then bring it back.
Yeah.
I felt like maybe he would
Interesting.
be safe if he like stayed there. Him and Moss.
Him and
Yeah.
Moss. They're
Possibly.
stoned.
With
I
all
don't
the
think
other
anyone's gonna go
statues,
in there and hurt
I mean,
him.
yeah, no one's gonna, like going and just randomly smashing statues. Oh, today's statue smashing day.
And
Come
the
and
new
just-
ones that I'm gonna hit more than the others, probably these two.
This
Oh,
one's
this guy's an
yelling at me.
asshole. Just smashing it with a hammer.
This one face is real
Look
smashed.
at this little dick.
Hey.
This guy looks like he's got a stick up his ass, and he just comes over and just
like
maybe
his
like
hair,
a wad of
though.
snot up his butt.
maybe like a wad of snot, you know? Just like a blue collar like orc, right? As the guy who just goes around
Just
smashing
randomly,
shit in the
how
dungeon.
he got here. No.
Thanks everybody for watching this episode of the Junior Adventurers League. Tune in next time to find out what happened. It's going to happen because I literally have no idea,
Nope.
and we're going to find out.
I know
together.
everything.
But the one thing I do know is that there's one phrase that the Junior Adventurers League values above all others. Do you guys remember what it is?
No.
Because we do. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Party
Party
above
above all.
That was the closest we've ever gotten.
I know, we're right there.
No
we're right
way.
there.
No
We're
way.
right there. Yeah,
I
I
don't
think so.
Killed me.